They are a violent gang that is ripping through the country right now. It's actually so fucked, yo. This goes into the main thing that I really want to talk about. Jordan says that I was talking to a dude while in a COD match, and he said tonight they're putting stricter guidelines to the protests. They have military and helicopters all over LA. And here's the thing.
I was not stopping.
Yo.
I mean, with Trump's tweet like the other day too.
Oh yeah, it's fucking crazy.
The thing is, if you go across at the very least, based on what I've seen, if you look at the aggregate of what's happening and what, like, okay, who threw the first stone, right? More often than not, it's the police. They are a violent gang that is ripping through the country right now. It's actually so fucked, yo. You're seeing press being pepper sprayed and gassed, bro. This is ridiculous.
Children too.
Congresswomen, children.
Children. They had the police have children fighting on the line. There's honestly like hundreds of things. That's so fucked up.
It's crazy.
About that all just popped up.
This is the thing, though. It's like, who started this? Yeah, sure. Like, you know, my uncle said, eye for an eye isn't good. But the thing is, you can't. At some point, especially when so like injustice is being, you know, committed across the country over centuries, right? And people's tried to sit down and they tried to say enough is enough. They raise their fists, they kneel for the fucking national anthem, and every single time, it's no, you're causing a disturbance. You shouldn't be doing that. Blah 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 blah. You know, and then it's the constant cycle every single time, and then shit pops off, which is, at least in this case, more often than not, propagated by the police, because they're tired of seeing peaceful protests. Yeah, they're tired of seeing peaceful protests, and they say, "Fuck you, we're gonna gas you, we're gonna throw stun grenades." Like, this isn't fucking modern warfare. You're throwing stun grenades at peaceful protests, and then they start to riot. They're like, "Fuck you guys, this is ridiculous." And then what?
I was watching a video, and like the cop was like get back in your house, and then like one of the cops was like, light him up.
Yeah.
Like, it's the fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like,
And from what I know, that neighborhood hadn't seen any action. Period. Right? The cops rolled up on that neighborhood just because. Right? And here's the thing is that and then, so yes, this shit pops up, people start rioting and all this shit, right? And then what do they say? Oh, you shouldn't be committed violence, this and that, whatever. It's obvious that these people don't want to fix the problem, so they keep finding excuses every single fucking time. And at some point, that excuse begins to run out. You can't keep doing this forever. People are dying every single fucking day. Every single day. And it can't last forever. It really just can't.
It's not an eye for an eye. It's like you take hundreds of eyes, men want an eye.
Yeah, real shit.
Exactly. And it's just like that statement alone just like shows the disproportionate level of humanity shown. Like
that's a quote.
Situation.
I'm tweeting that out actually. That's actually a quote. That's actually cool. Hundreds. So, you know, they take hundreds. They take hundreds of eyes, and at some point, man's want an eye. Like real shit. That's really what it comes down to.
No reaction.
Yeah.
No reaction. That's the thing. Like, we're all very familiar.
This is an American problem. It is a worldwide problem, but the specific way that this police state is working in America is its own unique behemoth. But when you look at the trends of just how people don't take bullshit worldwide through history across any country, it always comes down to police aren't above the law, and the moment they start acting like they are and abusing their powers that way and abusing people, no matter who the people are.
Yeah.
Like 2020, like the whole world's changing.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much. There's waves, like the pandemic. There's all these protests all over the world, and like I don't know, something's shifting. Like you already know.
There's a reason why you don't hear about Malcolm X's schools compared to MLK. Like honestly,
you know what frustrated me?
you know.
Have you seen the tweets from Martin Luther King's son?
Yes. Yeah, he's about it.
This guy has white nationalists arguing with him on Twitter about how Martin Luther King, how he's not understanding Martin Luther King's properly. Bro, it's his son.
It's MLK the third, bro. He's out here being like, yo, like, this is what it do. like, oh man.
Martin Luther King had statements saying, and people had it on signs at the protest. I'm not gonna remember. I don't remember the exact quote, but essentially it was when justice is denied so much to a point that there's no more justice to be had.
It was justice delayed. Justice delayed is justice denied. Is the quote.
Exactly, yep. And essentially it was that, like, yeah, you could be peaceful so many times, but when that's denied so much and you have no other choice, like, what the fuck?
What are you gonna do?
And then people had the audacity to argue with his son online and be like, oh, you're not understanding him right. He's a man of peace, blah blah. It's like, bro.
Who are you to fucking say that?
Yeah, real shit.
Like, real shit. Because at the same time, like, oh my god.
The more you actually learn about MLK, the more I'm like, oh, this guy is actually, like, I understand why he's so influential back in the day, you know?
Yep.
Exactly.
Even Malcolm X, though, you start to learn so much why Malcolm X was silent so hard.
And feared, like.
Feared. Or why the Black Panthers in general were so feared. I thought feared by the status quo.
It's at the same time, like, people, you can't, even if you own private property, like, if a lot of people organize and you don't have that number on your side, it's not going to matter the amount of resources you have. You're going to have a threat on your hands, and that's why I feel like a lot of efforts to try and call for peaceful protests and still have a presence there is just to try and pacify us and think that, oh, like, there's actually really nothing we can do.
100%. 100%.